What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast, episode 63. My name is Bret, aka Enigma 911, and today we're flying solo. That's all right, flying solo. We got some good topics today. I'm very excited to talk about them with you guys. But remember, guys, you can catch this podcast live over on twitch.tv/Enigma911 every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern, unless we need to pre-record or maybe we're a little late. But usually that's the time you can check it out. You can join in on the chat, join in on the conversation, and hang out with us. We'd love to have you guys bounce your opinions off of us. And like I said, join in the conversation, have some fun. If you can't catch it live, you can always catch it the following week over on youtube.com and SoundCloud. Just search Enigma 9011 and it's broken out topic by topic, or also put as one big video in MP3 the following Friday. And then last but not least, guys, remember, Merch Store is bringing you this podcast. You can get all of your swag over there: t-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand, support us. It'd be greatly appreciated, and it helps out a lot. So yeah, another solo podcast. I wasn't sure. I've been very bad at inviting people ahead of time. So I invited Lil John, but he unfortunately had to work, and then Kate was ready as the backup, and then she was sick, so she wasn't feeling well. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about, and if you're watching this live, it's Monday. It's not usual podcast day. I decided to push it off just because I wasn't rock solid on what topics I wanted to do, or didn't feel strongly enough about them that I could talk about them for a while. But I feel better now, and I'm ready to discuss all those things. But yeah, another solo one. Hopefully it'll be an interesting one. And yeah, I got to be better on inviting people ahead of time and set that up. So hopefully we'll have, some more returning guests. Hopefully have some new people as well, so we can get more of a back and forth, I guess, instead of just me talking with myself for an hour or so. But we'll see. So topic one, I kind of already alluded to it a little bit, not too much, but obviously as of recording this podcast, it's Monday. Normally we do these on Saturdays, as you just heard in the rigmarole. So I wasn't necessarily feeling up to doing the podcast on Saturday. I was going to if I had a guest, but I just wasn't rock solid in what I want to talk about. And last week I kind of took an unexpected break from streaming altogether. Didn't stream any games, didn't podcast, obviously, just didn't do anything. And I haven't really talked about why. Nothing terrible happened. I'll start off with that maybe before I lead you guys on to something that is totally not. But just Monday, I just felt very out of it. I didn't feel in the streaming mood. Along with Tuesday, and I was supposed to continue playing Life is Strange. I know we're playing that right now, and not hopefully, but get closer to wrapping that up and continue the story and whatnot, because I know people are looking forward to it. But yeah, we didn't do that last week. I decided to take a break just because I felt, I don't want to say burnt out. That sounds wrong, but I just felt very out of it and stressed about a lot of things. I didn't feel in the right mindset to stream. When I want to stream, we're here to have a good time. We're supposed to chat about stuff, have fun playing the game, make fun of myself when dumb things happen or whatever. And I just wasn't feeling like I could push the feelings I was having back and just focus on streaming, if that makes sense. So yeah, last week we took off entirely, and earlier in the week, that Monday and Tuesday, I just felt, like I said, I felt very stressed. And it was Tuesday, I felt the worst I think I've ever felt before, both physically and mentally. Physically, I don't know, lazy's not the right word, but I felt hollow. I felt empty. I felt like a husk. And at points when I was overthinking things in my head, I would start getting pain a little bit in my chest. So that wasn't fun. It was mainly that empty feeling, but yeah, I didn't know what was going on. And then mentally, I was in my own head. So I had an interview Monday for a new job. Turns out that was a job agency, which, in retrospect, good thing, cool. They're looking out for me to find work and whatnot, but it wasn't what I was expecting. There was a job listed, blah, 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 all these details. Cool, this sounds great. This sounds right up my alley. So when I went in to talk with them, I was expecting maybe a follow-up, be like, okay, well, here's the position that was posted, and here's when you could start or when you can go talk to them. No, it was kind of like just a generic, like, this is what we can offer type thing. So when I got done with all that, it just felt like, hoax is a little dramatic, but kind of like, well, what was that? You had this thing here, and I was hoping for that thing, but it's not there. Excuse me. So I was a little disappointed in that, and then I was getting stressed out about the whole job thing. Again, not that, I'm in a bad position, just I do need to, but I'm not like dying or anything or in a rough position, but just trying to find that day job type thing. So I was just overthinking that and getting stressed about it. So mentally that was my struggle. So topic just in general was taking a break. And like I said, Monday and Tuesday were the bad days. Wednesday, I felt much better. And honestly, maybe it's probably just me. Like, I'm sure other people relate to this. Some people have to vent other ways. But once I kind of like talked it out, what I was feeling and stuff like that, I felt so much better. And unfortunately, Kate was going through a bad week of her own last week. But we talked on Wednesday about how she was stressed out, how I was stressed out, about different things. Like, we were good. There's nothing there that was going on. But just like venting to each other, like, it seemed to help her. I don't think it helped her as much as it helped me. But I just felt like all this weight was lifted off. Like, I felt normal, which sounds weird. But just voicing what I was feeling and what I was concerned about and whatnot, definitely helped a lot. And then I just decided the rest of the week, like, all right, let's take it easy. Like, I didn't do anything stream related. Obviously, like I said before, I didn't stream at all. I didn't edit any videos. I think I only did one thing really productive wise for the stream, and that was like making that new follow alert, which I'm excited for you guys to see on the streams. But yeah, other than that, I just kind of took time for myself. I play a lot of Apex Legends. I'm getting back into that. Played a lot of that normal internet video stuff. I think I watched Jeff Reg Gaming, twitch.tv/JeffReg. Watched him a bit more. Maximilian Dude and those guys, I watched a little bit more. It was nice. And I think it was a good thing overall. Not the stress part, clearly, but the taking a break part. I think that's definitely important to do from time to time, just to kind of not have any responsibility. And I know that sounds weird because obviously, yes, we all have responsibilities. You can't just be like, okay, bye work, unless you have vacation or time, but whatever. Like, I was still going to teach, but like, not worrying about stream, not worrying about, oh, I gotta go live, oh, I gotta put on a fake smile. Not saying I always do that, but some days are better than others, and sometimes you just gotta smile through it, and then you have a good time. But it was nice just not having that responsibility. Sounds weird, but task to do, I guess. I don't know. So I just really appreciate everybody for being patient with me with that. Like, nobody was up my butt like, oh, what's wrong, oh, da, da, da. Like, they were just all like, okay, no worries, do your thing and we'll be here when you get back type deal. So I appreciate that. And those people that did like ask if I wanted to talk about it, appreciate that too. Like, you don't have to do that. That's not your responsibility per se, but I do appreciate you guys reaching out and being like, hey, if you need anything, let us know. I I don't know where I'm going with this. Just talking. This is the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast. But yeah, it was a good break. I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. I don't want to go like too out of the schedule, too out of the norm, because then I feel like it's going to be way super rough getting back into the swing of things. Like this podcast, I was really debating Saturday. I was like, man, I should just do it because, you know, obviously first and third Saturday, you got to do it and routine and how else are you going to grow, blah, 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 yada, yada. But obviously it's working out. I'm still going to get the videos up normal time and the SoundCloud file and MP3. So like, though, if anybody listens or watches on there, they're not going to know. Oh, wait, I just said it. It's not going to affect them. But obviously the live audience, yes. But that's just something extra. Like if people want to get involved, then they can watch it that way. But otherwise, you know, they have those other forms that they can get it regularly. So yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out, I don't know, balancing life, I guess. I think once the daytime stuff for me gets more solidified, I think that's definitely going to help mentally a lot. And it's like I said, burnout early on when I said it's not that. I'm not like despising stream or hating stream or not wanting to stream. It was just my big thing, like I said, I want to bring a positive energy when I come on stream. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have fun, be happy, talk about things. I didn't feel like I was going to be able to do that. So I thought it was important to take a step back, pump the brakes, and be like, okay, you know what? Let's not do this. That's not going to be good for it, for myself, for viewers, for any chance of growth, that kind of thing. So I was like, you know what? Let's stop. Let's take a break, and then we'll go from there. So, yeah, I think every once in a while, you know, it's not a bad thing to do. So if anybody notices that for themselves, hopefully you realize that too. Like, hey, all right, maybe step away from it. And then, you know, it doesn't have to be a full week or whatever. Maybe it can be more, maybe less, but just step away from it. Sometimes you get a fresh idea too. Like that follower alert, I had no idea about that until that night. And I just, boom, popped it out and got it done. But I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling now. So anyways, taking a break's good. Thanks for being patient with me and allowing me to take a break. I feel much better.